And welcome, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Let's blast through some meteorological data and forecasts and so on. Here are the winds on the surface. Yeah, the 2-meter winds of the eastern world. We'll also look at the jet streams. There are the 250 hectopascal winds. And we're seeing this continued divergence of the jet stream over the central Pacific Ocean. 90-degree bends and then a 180-degree bend down here. Some extreme bends over Western Australia also. Check out this S shape. And let's look at the Western world. Here are the jets of the Western world. Quite coherent here over the U.S. And we're seeing a bit of a divergence in the jet stream there over the North Atlantic as well. How about the surface winds of this side of the planet? There you go. Still pretty windy in the North Atlantic. I would not advise any Viking invasions. Next, this is your 3-day European snow accumulation forecast from windy.com. So there's the next 12 hours of new snow. That's new snow over the next 12 hours. There's new snow over the next 24 hours. And there's new snow over the next 3 days. Quite a bit of heavy snow forecasted to fall there in the next 3 days, especially in places like Utah, Colorado. Quite a bit of snow there in even central Arizona. Even a bit of heavy snow there in northern New Mexico. That's the European forecast. I'll bring up the GFS just to show the differences. So there's the GFS. There's the European. GFS. European, that's a 72-hour snow forecast, new snow. So here's the GFS animated GIF. This is the GFS 72-hour positive snow depth change forecast. And you can see quite a bit of heavy snow there. And the snow extent isn't that high, but the snow mass is over 1 standard deviation above the 30-year average. Anyway, here's your 72-hour precipitation and pressure forecast. This will show you all the precipitation, not just the positive snow depth change. Again, that's a 72-hour GFS precipitation and pressure forecast. Next, I just wanted to briefly look at snow here. You can see the snow water equivalent is well over 1 standard deviation above normal. That is a more important factor than snow extent. So snow extent is actually at the low end of the range here. That's a 13-year average there, 1998 to 2011 is the plus or minus 1 standard deviation, which is the area within these blue lines. You can see it's actually below 1 standard deviation snow extent, but what's more important is the snow mass balance, which means what we've got is not a lot of snow coverage on a 2-dimensional scale, but some very concentrated areas of very, very deep snow, like the 12 to 16 feet of snow in the Donner Pass at the moment. Anyway, that's your snow mass balance for the Northern Hemisphere as we enter into a 6th winter, a 6th consecutive winter of a standard deviation to 2 standard deviations above normal snowfall. Next, your weather.gov map. If your county's lit up, head to weather.gov and click on your county. Alaska's got quite a few winter storm warnings there, I believe is the pink. Yeah, winter storm warnings are shown in this light pastel pink color. Those are red flag warnings, I think, in the Texas stovepipe. Next, your NASA GOES lightning mapper, and we do see some lightning here over Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee. Even a little bit in Georgia, it looks like. Let's take a look at a real-time lightning map to see if there are any terrestrial lightning strikes over the U.S. I don't think I'm going to be able to tell anybody that there's thunder rolling in. But there has been some activity there north of the Dallas-Fort Worth. We got some lightning there. There we go. There's a little bit of lightning just to the northwest of Dallas. Hey, Irving, there's thunder rolling in. This video was originally streamed live to Twitch, by the way, folks. That's part of the reason why we premiere these videos before the daily space weather, thanks to our Twitch followers. If you're a Twitch influencer, or if you're an influencer on YouTube for that matter, hit us up. We'll be more than happy to put you on the channel. Promote us, we'll promote you back. Here at the Smash News Network, Least Busted Name and News, we're interested in facts, not propaganda. Thanks for leaving a comment, John of Life Force Rejuvenation. And thanks for being a long-time financial supporter of the channel, member of the Smash team, etc. We hope you're enjoying your merch. We're also on BitChute. Look for more and more exclusives coming there as we do more and more raging about the pathetic state of censorship on certain platforms. And on a related note, thanks to our YouTube subscribers for putting up with the pathetic and putrid censorship occurring on the platform. Consumer tip, I got blocked on Facebook by Ben Davidson yesterday, so I've accomplished something great. Something else we've accomplished great here, thanks to Smash staff, is the creation of our own websites, largely in response to the pathetic censorship of Facebook. smAshomash.com/SmashTeam. We are alt tech, and we're putting up free posts. Thanks to our gold, silver, and gold paid up annual subscribers. They're making these posts possible. smAshomash.com/SmashTeam. You can find all kinds of links below the video to other ways to support the channel. Let's get back to meteorological information here. It's the water vapor scenario over the Pacific Ocean. Earth's largest ocean. It's one heck of a huge heat sink. And if you know anything about heat latency, you may be aware that it takes thousands of years for oceans to heat up and cool down. If you think it's going to happen suddenly in the next 10 years, I got news for you. That's not the way heat latency works. We've got some moisture creeping into British Columbia there, from Alaska. Next, your U.S. Doppler radar map will zoom out here to show all 50 states. Shout out to our viewers from the U.S. and from the rest of the world. Thanks for tuning in to the channel. Congratulations on realizing it exists. Take a moment to press like and subscribe and press share so that Mark Zuckerberg sees our videos on his Facebook feed, assuming it's not as pathetically censored as yours is. Quite a bit of precipitation over the U.S. It looks like snow falling in Kansas. Here's a shortwave radiation map that shows you clouds and fog at nighttime when it's too dark to see them using the visible satellite. That's why we use it on the daily. Here's the water vapor map. And this dry mass of air here is like making a bend. It's slowly turning to the east. It's because of this low pressure system, which is kind of effectively pulling it to the north. See, this air right here is effectively a high pressure zone with relation to this. You can see there's a bit of a counterclockwise rotation there, indicating a low pressure zone in the northern hemisphere. Anyway, there's a little physics nerding for you of what's going on the weather map. Here's your recap, the U.S. Doppler radar for the lower 48. Here's a shortwave radiation. There is the water vapor map. Keep in mind, folks, these videos premiere before the daily space weather, so make sure you check that out. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, congratulations on realizing the channel exists. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho, signing off from the Smash News Network, Least Busted Name and News.